Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate the two of them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say.
What's up, people? You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Toby, and this is Fresh Off the Boat Show. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do that, man. I don't know what you're waiting for, man. You go, press that button right now, yeah? Subscribe to this channel. Watch these videos. Leave a like, leave a comment, and share these videos with your people, with your friends, with your family members. You get what I'm saying? So, Joe Tacopina, who is A$AP Rocky's lawyer, shout out to A$AP Rocky, man. Man beat the case, you get me? Yes, sir. So he was on the Breakfast Club, right? And for people that don't know who this guy is, he's a big-time attorney, yeah? He has represented Michael Jackson, the Washington Commanders. You know, he represents Rock Nation, Trump, you know, different people, and now A$AP Rocky, yeah? Big-time guy. You get me? So he was on the Breakfast Club, and they asked him, they were having different conversations and everything, yeah? And they brought up the whole conversation in regards to Diddy, right? And they asked him, has Diddy and them reached out to him, right? For him to obviously represent them and everything, yeah? And he said yes. But before we get to that, he actually confirmed what Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, said last year in regards to the friendship between Jay-Z and Diddy. Let's check out the video.
Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate the two of them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say.
So when Alex Spiro made this statement last year, right, a lot of people did not believe him. Rightfully so, right? Because, we've seen so many videos and pictures of Diddy and Jay-Z, you know, supporting each other, hanging out together. We've seen Jay-Z at Diddy's party. And when you look at the videos, right, to be fair, it's like early evenings, early afternoons, or whatever the case is, before the party really goes crazy, right? We've seen Jay-Z there. We've also seen Diddy at Rock Nation. So a lot of people assume that these two guys are very good friends, which maybe they were at the time before Diddy got into his current issues, right? So when Alex Spiro made the statement, a lot of people did not believe him. And when you go through the comments on X, on YouTube, people are making different videos of it, showing pictures or whatever the case is, right? I had my opinion during this time. And I said that I can see that happening. I can see Jay-Z cutting himself off from Diddy. You get what I mean? Because the both of them were probably friends. And sometimes you just don't, you might hear rumors or whatever the case is. Maybe you don't want to believe it, whatever the case is. I don't know. Right? But I believe that as he came out, some of the stuff that Diddy was allegedly or is allegedly into, right? Jay-Z cut that shit off. That's what I believe. You get what I mean? So I wasn't surprised that he said this. Now, fast forward, right? Jay-Z has obviously had his case dropped against ambulance lawyer Busby. You go, I mean, shout out to Jay-Z for that. So for people that don't know, this was the case where some random woman came out and said that Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly raped her when she was, I believe, 13 or 14 years old a couple years ago. And everybody was like, what? That don't even make sense, right? She got interviewed on some TV station or wherever. And by the time they asked questions, everything was not just adding up.
The 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother. In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched. After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home. In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind, he said.
They came out to say that she was suffering from whatever the case is, that she couldn't remember whatever. That whole shit was so crazy, right? So that case has now been dropped, and Jay-Z's going after Busby, right? Now, when Joe Tacopina was on the Breakfast Club, they brought out the whole conversation in regards to Diddy and everything, yeah? So he had his opinions on that, which, you know, hearing someone break it down like that, in my opinion, because I don't believe in the whole cancel culture thing, right? Cool, somebody might be wrong when it comes to something, but the way social media and the public, right, especially if the public really want to get you, right, they can just add so many sources to it. Yeah. And the way he broke it down, saying, yo, okay, we saw the video in regards to Diddy putting his hands on Cassie, which is not good and everything, right? But a lot of people are saying that he's guilty for all these other things. And he said, no, he's actually innocent until proven guilty, you know, which is on the prosecutors to do that. You know, so the way he broke it down, I liked it. I enjoyed it, right? But then they now brought up the whole thing whether he was going to represent Diddy and everything. Yeah, let's check out what he said.
That doesn't make me guilty of everything else. Now, I don't know enough about the case. Mm-hmm. I was asked to take a look at the case. There's another case I said I would not be interested.
Really?
I just wouldn't be, no.
Same reason? Connection is?
It's different a little bit. I represent Rock Nation, a lot of people in rock. I'm very close with Jay and Desiree Perez, who's most amazing, like,
love him.
Bomb of a boss. Jay
love him.
Amazing. You know, Jay Brown, all those people are just, like, they really are special people. And they, you know, that's sort of family to me. And, you know, I don't think they're sort of
see eye to eye on that.
See eye to eye with.
Last question on that.
Diddy.
Do you think
they do not see eye to eye with Diddy? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. This whole thing about Diddy, yeah, it brought a lot of heat towards so many people. You get what I'm saying? Because if it was me and my friend was doing stuff, or rather was accused to do things like that, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I will be mad. I'll be like, yo, fam, like, what the hell? You now have people accusing me of raping them when they were 13 and then, like, yes, cool, this guy might be an ambulance lawyer. I'm talking about Busby and all that, right? But I'm wasting money, you know, because I don't know if you guys remember what Jay-Z said in God Did. He said, yo, I got lawyers like shooters. You know what I mean? I have lawyers like shooters. So they are on standby and everything. But at the same time, it's costing me money, bro, because of your reckless behavior, bro. So I can understand why Jay-Z said, listen, I don't want nothing to do with this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because his actions have brought a lot of problems to me with my wife. I'm going to have difficult conversations with my wife and difficult conversations with my kids. I don't want nothing to do with him and everything. So I was kind of surprised that people didn't really believe him or rather didn't really believe Alex Spiro when he said that last year. Because I could see that. I could see that. You know, if you have someone around you that is living that type of lifestyle and everything, yeah, sometimes people are going to start looking at you crazy. And imagine being in a position that Jay-Z is in, right, where he's handling billions of dollars, like deals and all those kind of things. Like, it doesn't look good on you. You know what I mean? But luckily for him, whatever deal, whatever relationship he has with the NFL and some of these other people is rock solid. So everyone was like, all right, cool. Let's just see how this thing plays out. You know, because some companies would have just cut ties with you and all that because of this guy, you know, because of Diddy's reckless behavior and everything. You know, so, hey, he has confirmed it, man. And here we are. So I guess Diddy will have to kind of fight his battles and everything, because a lot of people were thinking that because this case got dropped against Jay-Z and Diddy in regards to the 13-year-old kid, yeah, that means that Jay-Z might some way come in defense for Diddy and everything. But nah, that's not the case, bro. You carry your cross, you fight your fight, man. I'm doing my one still. You go, what I mean? But just let me know your thoughts. Put your thoughts in the comment section, man. You know, if you think I'm wrong, put it in there, man. You go, what I'm saying? But Jay-Z said it. We are no friends. We are no homies. You get me? It's your boy Toby. Subscribe to this channel. Until next time. Salute.